And joining me now is Sajib Wazid, Sheikh Hasina's son. He's joining me straight from Washington, D.C. Sajib, I appreciate your time here on NDTV. Your mother and former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has been in India for over 24 hours. Reports are suggesting that United Kingdom is yet to take a call on her asylum. What's next for her and the family?
The reports about her requesting asylum are actually incorrect. She has not requested asylum anywhere. So the question of the UK or US not responding yet is not true. The family intends to spend time together now. My mother, she was planning to retire after this term anyway. This was going to be her last term. She's 77 years old. And so she is done with politics in Bangladesh.
So you are saying that your mother has not sought any asylum from any country. Then if it's about staying in India for the moment, where is she going to be? Will she be in India? Because again, as I said, there are reports suggesting that United States won't be commenting on Sheikh Hasina's US visa revocation.
There's been no such discussion at all with the US or anyone else.
Okay, and you say that she will be spending the time with the family. So is she retiring from politics?
Yes.
And then she leaves Bangladesh and moves in with her children, all of you in Washington?
No, I'm in Washington. My aunt lives in London. My sister actually lives in Delhi. So we don't know. She might travel between the places.
So what is going to be the future of Awami League?
That I don't know. I'm mostly concerned about the lives of our party members because they are being attacked. Several of our members of parliament have been killed. Almost all our ministers and many MPs' homes have been burnt, including cricketer Mashrafi. And so we are very concerned for their safety, and I would ask the Indian government's help in ensuring their safety to save their lives, because this is not a political movement. I mean, if it was a political movement, if these forces were democratic, then why are they killing people?
Why do you say that this was not a political movement? I'm going to take that question a little bit later, but there are reports also suggesting that former ministers of Sheikh Hasina's cabinet are being stopped from leaving the country. So certainly there is that sense of uncertainty in Awami League and its future.
Yes, this is, partly BNP Jamaat were behind the protests anyway. And so they want to eliminate the Awami League. There are only two political parties in Bangladesh, and BNP Jamaat has even when they were in power last time, they attempted to physically eliminate the Awami League, physically eliminate my mother. There was a massive assassination attempt organized directly from in fact, the former Prime Minister's son, Tariq Zia, has been convicted on that charge of terrorism and bombing, where 23 people were killed and over 200 injured. So it's no secret that the BNP want to eliminate the Awami League physically, and that is what they're trying to do now.
As far as Bangladesh is concerned, curfew has been removed and government offices have opened up as well. And talks are on for an interim government with Muhammad Yunus, Nobel laureate, as someone who could lead the government. He has been very critical of your mother in the past.
Yes, our civil society has been championing him for a long time as a potential leader. So now that if he gets the charge, we shall see how I look forward to actually seeing how well he can govern a country. It's not that easy of a thing.
He has used, in fact, I was looking at some very, very sharp words against your mother. So is there a sense that is he the right person to govern in her absence?
Well, that is no longer in our control, is it now? We don't have a say in the matter.
Okay, and then Sajib, we do not know if there is you are suggesting that the future of Awami League is hanging in balance. You do not know what is the future. As far as your mother is concerned, You are saying that she's retiring from politics. What about the next generation, all of you? You have been her advisor, come someone who has been active in politics too.
Look, the Awami League is the largest political party in Bangladesh. After the coup of 1975, they tried to eliminate the Awami League. They did murder all of its top leaders. The party survived. It's not that easy to wipe out the support of tens of millions of people. And so the Awami League, no matter what they do, will ultimately survive in the long term. As for my family, I mean, they're looking at, even in 1975, when they murdered my whole family, they didn't burn down my grandfather's house. And that house is a memorial. It's a museum where 18 members of my family were slaughtered, and they burnt it to the ground. They are desecrating statues of my grandfather, the man who created Bangladesh, without whom there would be no Bangladesh. And so my family and I are very disappointed. We are disappointed in the people of Bangladesh. If this is what the people of Bangladesh want, then they can have it. We have been through 3 coups. This is our 3rd coup in our family history, and there's only so much we can take.
So
we have all been settled abroad for a long time, for decades, and we're fine. We'll be fine.
So there's no question of another generation entering politics and going to Dhaka and seeking election and taking charge of Awami League?
At this point, no.
Okay. So this could very well be the end of Awami League?
No, it will not be the end of Awami League. I'm sure the Awami League eventually will regroup. I'm sure other leaders will come up. Awami League is a party of ideology. It's the party that was formed democratically well before independence. It's not going away anywhere.
And Sajib, there are reports coming in on attack on minorities. There is a great degree of uncertainty and insecurity among the minorities in Bangladesh. Who will take care of them? Because here is the army, which appears to be not very, very active, but army is responsible for safety security here. They are in charge of the country at the moment. So where is it all heading? Particularly the minorities, their future.
Well, to see that, you just have to look to the past. When BNP Jamaat was in power last time, they tried to eliminate the minorities from Bangladesh. There were attacks on minorities regularly. Minority temples, Hindu temples were burnt regularly, and those have resumed. That is why I keep saying what you're seeing, the images you're seeing, those are not the images of democratic protesters. Burning, looting, killing people, vandalizing temples, vandalizing parliament. These are images of a mob, a violent mob and militants. So Bangladesh, I was of the opinion Bangladesh is going to become like Pakistan, but it looks more like Bangladesh is becoming like Syria.
So you are saying Bangladesh is becoming like Syria?
Yes, there's no one. It's been 2 days, and what has the people in charge? What have the people in charge been able to do? Nothing. They've been powerless to stop the violence.
Okay. So let me come back to the question with which we started this conversation about your mother and former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. What is the sense in the family at present now that she is in India? You are in Washington. There is your sister is here in India. Is that a sense that the family is not really together at the moment?
No, the family isn't together physically, but we're constantly in touch, and I'm sure I will go see my mother, and I'm sure at some point she will come here to visit my daughter, and we will go see each other. We will get together regularly.
And did you get to speak to her today, and how is she keeping?
No, I did not get to speak to her today. I've just been busy on the phone and with interviews all day. I haven't had a chance to call her, but I did speak with her yesterday, and she was in good spirits. She was very disappointed. She's very sad, and she's very disappointed at the people of Bangladesh. She's sad about the loss of life, especially of our Awami Leaguers and the minorities. But unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. We are no longer in power.
Okay. My last question to you, Sajib. So you are saying that your mother is retiring, Awami League would regroup at some stage, but return of Khalda Zia is also seeming inevitable at the moment. So this power transition which is happening, how are you viewing it?
Look, I think the people of Bangladesh, people get the leadership they deserve. I believe that Sheikh Hasina's last 15 years will be remembered as the golden period of Bengal. And within the next few years, people will be wishing that Sheikh Hasina were back in power. But that's not going to happen. So it is what it is. Okay. That is the future of Bangladesh. They have made their future. They will have to live with it.
So what do you think is the future of your country, Bangladesh?
We've seen that before when BNP was in power last time. It's going to be bleak. It's going to be, the economic growth is going to stop. Corruption is going to skyrocket. Militancy is going to, well, you already have open militancy and that's going to continue. Jamaat-e-Islam has made it its stated goal of driving out all minorities from Bangladesh. So that is what's going to happen. That is the future of Bangladesh.
All right, that's a very dismal picture that you're presenting, certainly at this moment, with a lot of disappointment that I can see about the future of Bangladesh. Sajib, I appreciate your time here on NDTV. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.